You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. Me, I'm the one goated. 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 Just don't touch me, you're ugly. Just don't touch me, you're ugly. Threatening God like I'm judgy. I can't touch this girl, she musty. Where you flexing on IG? People like you disgust me. Just don't touch me, you're ugly.
Welcome to Baltimore's Inner Harbor. 70,000 plus have filled M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens.
Sanders set to kick off.
The veteran, Jason Sanders, ready to get us started. And off we go, here in Baltimore. Now, this is going to be returned from deep in the end zone. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll throw first play with Penix. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30. On 1st down, it's Penix. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun. It's Penix. Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
Now Penix on 3rd and long. That'll be intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, trying to tiptoe around the defenders there. He'll wind up with a gain of 5. Now, after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside.
Yo. Hey, report. Sit up.
Jackson now on 2nd down. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in back.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Yo, yo.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And nothing develops there. It'll stay right at the 5-yard line. No gain on that one.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Report! Hey, Ozzy! 180! What is it?
Now Jackson on 4th down. That one taken in. Touchdown, Ravens. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Jason Sanders on for the point after. His kick is good. And the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They motion a receiver right. He's inside the 35. And he will dive into the end zone. 70 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. The extra point is up and through. And the Falcons will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds. And the ball comes out to the 40-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll go with a counter on 1st down. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Returned it. Hey.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
No. Hey.
On 4th down, they snap it to Jackson. And he's going to have the Ravens 1st down. That'll be a gain of 15 on 4th down.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, it's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
It's 3rd and 7.
Hey!
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. That one is going to hurt the defense. He's looking to throw, can't find anyone, takes off, and Greggy takes it the distance for an exciting touchdown run.
And these are the plays, Mike, that just drive defensive coordinators crazy. You have all of his targets covered up, nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he gets out of the pocket, takes it all the way with his legs. He's just as dangerous with those feet as he is with his arm.
Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, here is Penix. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive. They'll throw on 1st down with Penix. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now the lefty Penix on 1st down. Now he'll air one out. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And the Ravens are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
This drive will start on the ground. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short. They'll stick with him again. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
Behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Returned it.
And that one is incomplete and brings us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. 1 quarter in the books. 14-7 is our score. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. And he's going to have the 1st down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. From the gun, Jackson in trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
You. 13.
Now, Jackson. Downfield, got him in, and he's got it. How about that play off the call sheet to convert 3rd and 18 for a first down? Here's a handoff out of the gun, and a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short. Jackson now. He's going to air this one out to the goal line and in. Touchdown, Ravens. Sanders here for the extra point. He's got it, and the Ravens will take a 21-7 lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. That's into traffic, but taken in. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Penix. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Penix. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Throwing right, it's taken in. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Atlanta.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. That is a gain of 20. And what a chance now. 1st and goal coming up. Penix going to throw again. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Goes without saying, like, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3. Worst case scenario is you turn the ball over and you come away with nothing.
That is hard. What a job to keep the play alive. Touchdown, Atlanta. Point after, coming up here. And he misses the extra point. It's no good. That is his 2nd miss of the year. And the score stays right where it is. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get this only up to about the 33-yard line. Up the middle they go. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Here now, 3rd and 5.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
What is it? Middle. Yo. Hey, report. What are you?
You have a tight end motioning left here. On 3rd down, Jackson. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone. Inside the 20. It's a big one for the Ravens. Pickup of 46 yards. A tight end in motion now. On 1st and 10, Jackson. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. They'll send a tight end in motion. 3rd and long for Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Here in the first half, we've seen nothing but connections from these two guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire. So the defense finally gets a stop, and really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
Sanders' kick is good. And the Ravens going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Throwing is Penix. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Throwing now, Penix on 1st down. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
On 2nd down, Penix. Quick throw, taken in. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Go. Throwing again, it's Penix. That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Report! Hey, Ozzy! Sit up! What are you? What is it? Sit up!
Jackson now to throw on first down. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath. Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10.
Hey!
Now Jackson. He's going to take a shot down the field. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Now fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
First and 10. Here's Penix. Going for it all. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. This one taken at the 10. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
Go. No, we changed it.
Jackson. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
You at X. Ready? Ready shot. You at X. Come on, man.
A first down throw for Jackson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier. This pains me to say, Mike, because I love the idea of feeding the tight end, but you can only go his way so many times if it's not going to result in positive outcomes. So wouldn't be surprised to see him try to get his backs, his wide receivers, get some other guys involved, and then later in the game, go back to his big tight end.
And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards. Now a give up the middle. And the Ravens are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Hey, middle.
Now it's Jackson. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Now Sanders on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Ravens will extend this third quarter lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On first down, it's Penix. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
On second down, here's Penix. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. It's good for a Falcon first down. From the gun, it's Penix. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Now Penix to throw on second down. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
He's already been a little reckless with his decision-making up until this point, Mike, and now it almost backfires on him again. He has to do a better job of finding the matchups, finding the space on the field so everything is not a forced ball into these tight windows.
Open man, right side. He's got it. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. To throw again, it's Penix. To the right side here, pass is caught. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot. Again, it's Penix. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. From the gun, here is Penix. He's going to have the 1st down and more. Gain of 12 and a 1st down. They keep finding ways to keep this drive alive, and they're set up now for 1st and goal. He'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. Looking to throw, it's Penix. Taking off, and he got half of what he needed from the 6 to the 3. On 3rd and goal, it's Penix. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year.
The kick is good. Makes the score Ravens 31, Falcons 28.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A short one taken at the 10. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. It is 3rd and 10.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Yo. Hey, report.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their 1st.
As this clock continues to tick, we're getting dangerously close here to do-or-die territory. But after that 3rd down sack, real good chance of getting off the field. No points allowed. Let's see if their offense now can do their job, because defense certainly did theirs.
Now, fair catch taken, and they're going to have great starting field position just shy of midfield. Play action. It's Penix. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. On third down, Penix. He'll go right and find his running back. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you?
And he's in! Touchdown, Falcons. 3 touchdowns for him. Numbers 6, 7, and 8 on the season. The extra point is good. And the Falcons have taken a 4-point advantage. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. That one intercepted. What a time for a pick 6 for the defense. As the other team is trying to get themselves right back in this one, the defense extends the margin with the pick 6.
Yeah, just a critical moment. You find yourself on defense, Mike, trying to hang on to this lead. And not only do you do that, you pick 6 them, and you're able to extend that lead.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there. On 1st and 10, Jackson. That's to the right side and incomplete.
Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot. And I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball to put that one a little bit more on the money. This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's taken in, and he's going to have a Ravens first down. That was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give him a new set of downs. From the gun, Jackson. And he'll be brought down, but what a run down to the 40. Off the play fake, Jackson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense. And primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. That's a smart play. Second down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable third down.
Jackson on 3rd and 2. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
Okay, so now you pick up that first down, Mike, but now there needs to be a sense of urgency. You know you need to score twice. So this one, ideally for the offense, results in a touchdown. But either way, this first score of the 2 needed needs to be fast, because you need every possession you can here late in the 4th quarter.
And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Hey, middle. Shot.
Second down. Jackson. That is caught. And he will score. Game on. Touchdown, Ravens. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down? And
that's caught. So they get the 2-point conversion. And all of a sudden, that 11-point deficit down to just a field goal here in the 4th. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll throw on first down with Penix. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. Now the lefty Penix on first down. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Throwing now, Penix on first down. Yeah. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Throwing again, it's Penix. Got his man at the 6. Out of bounds, but in business. They mark him down near the 2. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down. They'll try to run this one in. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Atlanta. The extra point is good. And the Falcons will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Going to return this from the 10. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of LSU.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
That is hauled in at the 5. He is in. Touchdown, Falcons. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point, up and good. And the Falcons are going to extend their lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. That's fielded just shy of the goal line. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. A first down throw for Jackson. He fumbled the football. It's scooped up by the Falcons. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. An extra point attempt to follow. He gets it to go. And the Falcons tack on one more to their lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. Great coverage there by the kick team. He's down inside the 10-yard line. Jackson now to throw on first down.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry. This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Now Jackson on fourth down. And that is not going to work. Incomplete. And they turn it over on downs. Wow, just like that, things change dramatically. It's first and goal. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. No problem there on the extra point. And the Falcons stretch things out even further. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This is a short kick, returnable from the 13. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. Back to throw, Jackson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
No, we changed it.
Tight end going in motion here. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. He'll come up to 3rd and 3. putting the tight end in motion. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. That's seemingly pretty silly with 1 second left in the game.
You are X. Shut up.
One last shot now for Jackson. And now he's got a man open deep downfield. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win for the visiting Falcons. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago, respond with a much better overall performance, and it culminates in a victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.